What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a little bit different. Basically, I'm going to be talking about how do you guys know if a guy is really interested in you. So if you are interested in watching this video, grab some tea, grab some wine, grab your blanket, and just sit down and we're going to talk about this together, okay? Let's hop right into the video. Okay, so how do you know and how do you really know if a guy is interested in you? And I'm not just coming on here just to tell you guys this. This is from my personal experience. This is how you know he wants you and he's interested in you. He wants to make you his girl. He wants you to be wifey. So I'm gonna give you guys like 5 little key points on how to tell if a guy is really interested in you, okay? So number 1 is consistency. So sis, let's just say you're really not ready for a relationship, but he wants a relationship, and you know what I'm saying, he understands that you're not ready for a relationship, so he's willing to wait for you. And what I mean by consistency, he's showing you every day that he wants you to be his girl. He wants you in his life. And sis, no matter what you do, he will not give up on you because he's passionate and he sees what he wants. And girl, he is not gonna stop until he gets it. When a guy really knows what he wants, he's gonna show her by his actions and not just his words. So guys, number 2 is patience. And this is the biggest of them all because myself, I'm the total opposite of patient. So when I date, I'm going to need someone that's not going to have like the same attitude as me because we're just going to keep clashing. So if a guy has patience for you, I ain't going to say he the one, but he is a potential. Let me kind of dig a little deeper on what I mean by patience. So this guy is patient with you, sis. I'm talking about your bipolar ways, your inconsistency, your little attitude, your indecisiveness. Even though you're so confused about being with that person, no matter what, he's gonna stay by your side waiting to love you. Waiting to love you through it all and up until when you're ready to date or be with that person. And sis, number 3 is he is so kind and he's just respectful. And I didn't know if I should put kind or respectful, so I just put both. And what I mean by that is he just doesn't do things that are spiteful or do things that wants to hurt you. He wants to genuinely see you happy every moment, every second of the day. He's even honest with the things that matters. And he even tells you information that you didn't even ask for. So for example, let's just say you're dating a person and he just tells you his whereabouts. Like, I didn't ask you to tell me where you are, but for you just to offer that information, that just shows me how much you care and how much that I can trust you. Sis, you got yourself a good man, okay? The reason why I say that is because not a lot of men offer to tell you their whereabouts, especially when dating. Of course, if you guys are in a relationship, yes. Of course, like, maybe the chick is gonna ask you where you going, who you gonna be with, what time you're gonna be home, that sort of stuff. But when you're dating, I feel like you're not really obligated to tell me where you are. Maybe that's just me because I'm not the type of chick that pressures any guy to be like, who you gonna be with? Who gonna be there? Is there gonna be girls at the party? No, I don't like that. Is your ex gonna be like, that's just not me. So for someone to just volunteer and just tell me their whereabouts, that just really shows me that I can trust you. So sis, if you got a man right now or any guy that's talking to you right now that just volunteers his information and tell you where his whereabouts are, sis, you got you a good one because there's not a lot of men out there that do that, I can tell you that. So sis, number 4 is he wants to love you and he knows what he wants, okay? A man is gonna know what he wants with no questions asked. Listen, when a man sees a woman and he look at you and he be like, yeah, he gonna do any and everything to get you. So this man is constantly telling you how beautiful you are, and he keeps telling you that I'm not gonna give up on you. I'm very consistent on making you my woman, my girlfriend. And guys, he's not just saying this with his words. Like I did say, he's gonna show by action. And number 5, this guy cannot stop texting you. He cannot stop FaceTiming you. And he just texts you with these good morning beautiful, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He's very consistent on communication, and communication is such a huge thing because I know a lot of people that date, the communication is not there. So let's just say you're dating and you really like a guy. He may text you one morning and not text you the next morning. Or let's say you wake up, you don't hear anything from him for the whole morning, and he texts you at 8 p.m. and asks you what you doing. No, sis, you don't need no man like that. You need a man that's going to be consistent every single day, texting you, calling you, FaceTiming you, asking you, well, what are you doing? Let's go to dinner. Let me treat you. Let's go out. Let's do fun activities. Like, sis, if he's telling you all these things and he wants you, wants to take you out and do all these things, sis, why not? Let him take you out, girl. You better let him take you out. And you know what's so crazy? It's like, because that shows that he cares about you and he cannot stop thinking about you. And I think that's really important, especially for females, for us women to know that as far as like dealing with communication, which I believe, which is my number one thing that is really important to me, is communication and trust. So if a guy is showing that, you can trust him and his communication is there, and you're not really sure if you want a relationship, I'm not going to say just hop into it, but if he's really showing you all these signs that he really cares, sis, why not? What's the worst that can happen? You falling in love? Think about that. I'm going to sip just a little bit. And guys, excuse me, I don't have makeup on right now. Today is just not a makeup type of day. I just want to come on this video and just talk to you guys and just, talk as sisters, because I feel like all of us, we deserve a good man. We deserve to marry someone that's gonna treat us right, and the opposite, us treating our men right as well, because we're beautiful queens and we all deserve the best. And guys, don't settle, because let me tell you, at one point in time, and I don't know if I'm the only one that does this, but I do have a list, my ideal set of guy that I'm supposed to date, down to his height, down to his looks, down to his personality, down to his character. All these things I have written down of what this ideal man that I'm supposed to date, or my ideal husband. But guys, I do want to let you know, even let's just say you do have a list, even though you write all those things down, not everyone is going to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? So for example, let's just say you want a man that had to burp. So let's just say you have on your list oh, I want my guy to be tall, I want him to know how to dress, and I want him to be a family man. These are just examples of what may be on your list, right? On that list, you may find someone tall and loves family, but sis, he may not know how to dress, so that means you're probably going to have to upgrade him a little. You're going to have to help him in his little fashion world and help him with his wardrobe, get him right. If you have a man that's treating you right and you guys are just dating right now, why not give it a try, right? And I told myself 2019 is going to be the year for love. And guys, I'm not just telling you all these things because for my own sake. I'm coming on here and telling you guys these things because this is literally my experience and from what I've been dealing with guys, because I've had guys, I had great guys in my life, but then I've had guys that's not like consistent in communication, or you know, but when you find a guy that's consistent in communication and then you can trust him and they have those two things without you questioning anything that they do, girl, you might as well hop on it and just start dating. And like I did say, it's not like you're marrying this person. And I feel like sometimes as females, especially myself, because I was like this, like I felt like I am not getting into no relationship until blah 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 blah. But it's just like, why not get into a relationship? It's not like you're marrying that person. It's just like, if you guys come into a mutual agreement that you're not going to talk to no one else and I'm just going to be dealing with you, and you're always going to be with that person, you're cuddling with that person all the time, and you're always over that person's house and that person is always over your house, and it's just like, why not get into a relationship? And guys, a relationship is just for you to test the waters, and that's what dating is for too. But being in a relationship is for you to see if things could really potentially go right, because next step after relationship is what? Engagement. After engagement is marriage. So basically that just shows you, can you see yourself spending the rest of your life with this person? Can you see yourself being with this person? And I feel like a lot of people are scared to break engagements off. They're scared to break relationships off. Sis, for what? If you're not happy, break it off, because there's so many men in this world to date. There's so many men in this world to be in a relationship with, and there's so many men in this world that wants to actually genuinely show you a good time and want to love you and treat you as the queen that you are. So I know a lot of people end up getting married to the person that they don't even love, and it's just like, how can you marry someone you don't even love? But they just marry the person because it's like, oh, it's marriage. I think we have this mindset, this ideal marriage, and then we forget, am I marrying the one that I love? Forget marriage. Do I love you to marry you? So guys, don't be afraid to date. Don't be afraid to be in a relationship, because I'm not gonna lie, I was afraid to be in a relationship, and guys, this year I told myself that's gonna change, and it did. But don't be afraid to just date and get out there, or be in a relationship, or don't be afraid to just love, because when you reciprocate love, it's just gonna come back to you. And if that person doesn't treat you right, don't cry, just let them go, sis. That's easy. Like, if a guy doesn't treat you right, it's just, for me personally, it's easy for me to let go, because I know what I deserve, and I know who I am, and I know what I bring to the table, because I am the table. And that's not even gonna be on no cocky stuff. It's just, it is what it is. Hope that helps some of you guys. I know this video is probably all over the place, and I'm about to go watch the Duke and UNC game. And if you are a Duke fan, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. No, I'm not gonna put that, because y'all gonna give this video a thumbs down, because I know there's a lot of UNC fans out there. But bro or sis, if y'all watching this, if you a UNC fan, I feel sorry for you, because y'all about to get y'all behinds kicked tonight, okay? I just want to just give advice like this. Good advice from my experience. I don't just want to give advice just for the sake of it. Guys, those are, you know, a few bullet points on knowing if a man is really into you. And guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel, guys. My name is Courtney. I hope to gain you guys as a subscriber, and I love you guys so much. And I will talk to you guys in my next video.